how we do. Return to the noise is how we do. How we do. You know it's how we do.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Crown Peach Show. I'm your host, Chris, and with me today, very special guest, Maso.
Thank you for having me, Chris. I appreciate it.
It is my pleasure to have you here.
Well, it's an honor to be here. Thank you for having me.
It's been like a long time coming, right? We've talked about it for a couple months.
Yeah, a couple months. I think you gave me the invite maybe about a month and a half or more ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely a long time coming.
Well, I am so happy for you to be here because I want to learn more about you and I want the audience to learn more about you. And then we're going to talk about what's next for you.
Yeah, dope. I'm excited.
Okay, good. So first things first, let's talk about young Maso.
Yeah.
Where did you grow up?
So young Maso, I wish I was younger than I actually am, but yeah, I grew up in Southeast Los Angeles.
Wow.
City of Artesia, little area called Chivas in there. That's where I grew up. But then I also spent a portion of my life kind of going back and forth to Riverside.
Okay.
My mom moved out there, and so when I would get in trouble in LA, I get kicked out, go over there, then go back.
Just back and forth, huh?
Back and forth. I was a soccer ball.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I call that a hot potato.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a book that's called Hot Potato Kid. You know what I mean? Because when you play hot potato, you pass it around. You know what I mean? And that was me, bro. That was all me. Hot potato kid.
My dad didn't want me, so then he threw it to my mom. My mom, take this guy back.
Oh my gosh.
But all part of being young.
It is. It's a learning experience, growing, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So do you have any siblings?
I do. I have, oh man, 3 sisters, one older, 2 younger, and then I have 3 brothers, 1 older, 2 younger.
Wow.
Yeah,
so you're right, like in the middle, pretty much.
Smack in the middle.
Smack dab in the middle. What was that like growing up like the middle child in that big family?
Fought with my sister a lot, fought with my brother a lot. My brother always whipped my ass. And I beat the younger one's ass.
You're like, listen, it happened to me. It's going to happen to you, right?
Shit rolls downhill.
Exactly. It's like a rite of passage.
Yeah, for sure.
I love that. Okay. I love the honesty. Do you know what I mean? Like, how are you guys now?
Now we're good. My older sister's like she's like a mother figure.
Yeah.
You know? So her and I are really, really, really cool. We didn't get along growing up, to be honest with you. Because of just siblings.
Yeah.
Siblings. She was on a different path, so was I, but we get along great now. My brother and I get along great. We all do, you know, but we're a little distant, the younger ones from us. It's like a 10-year gap or more you know, for us. So yeah, we're just a little distant, the younger ones.
Did you ever get in trouble as a youth, like really in trouble, like with the law?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You ready for it?
I am.
So I ended up donating 5 years of my life to the California Youth Authority.
I love that. Donating. Spent some time in camp, huh? Year round?
Man, I did. I got in trouble running with the wrong crowd, that kind of thing. Gangs and all that stuff was pretty hot in the 90s. So that's what happened with me, you know.
Yeah.
I ended up hurting somebody and had to pay the price for it, man.
So what age to what age were you in juvenile hall?
I was in the California Youth Authority. So I went in at 14, got out when I was 19.
Wow. Wow. How do you feel that has impacted you socially at all? Because those are some really formative years right there.
The hardest part, I think, is when I got out. When I got out, you know, rehabilitation isn't so much what they make it out to be.
Yeah. You
got to learn to change on your own. And there is a handful of people that will help you change in there. But again, growing mentally, you hit the ceiling fast because there's only so much they can give you,
yeah,
versus the real world. So when I got out, the hard part of it was when I got out, I was 19, but my mind was still kind of like 14.
Yeah.
Or you would still react 14 to certain situations, you know? So that was probably the hardest part. So not having a male role model, you kind of look to the people who are, you know, your older friends and stuff as the example. So even as a man, coming out as a young man, it was hard to grow a little bit, you know? So I had to still learn on my own.
Yeah, you know? For sure.
Yeah.
And in the real world, do you know what I mean?
In the real world, yeah.
And it's completely different. I mean, I was in juvenile hall, but I learned real quick that I'm like,
you were?
I was.
Wow.
People don't expect that, but I was. But I learned real quick, like, I don't want to take a shower with that girl. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I don't want to share my food or my time. Do you know what I mean? And I want to do my own thing. So I went back and forth a couple times until I finally figured it out. Like, okay, this is not for me.
Yeah.
Picking up trash on the freeway like Yogi Bear is not for me. I can't do it. So I did, you know, my time quick and young, 14.
Yeah.
And then was done. But what was it like? So when you got out at 19, What was next? Like, what happened?
It was hard to find myself. You know, things changed. Dress code was changing. The way of life was, even though it was only 5 years, but it's still a lot happens in that time. So and then I wasn't allowed to, like, I couldn't buzz my head. My professor didn't want me to buzz my head because gang related stuff, and he wanted my hair super long. Never grew my hair long. It's super long now. But then I didn't. It's just everything is just breaking a mindset. You know? Generational curses, as they call it.
Habits. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. So it was just a lot of reforming my mind and trying to get used to. I used to had a first girlfriend, and she would tell me, like, try to dress me all the time. And I kind of felt like, well, I don't like wearing that, or, you know. Like,
at what age was that? Was that 19?
Hey, why don't you wear this? Why don't you wear that? It was kind of cool, but at the same time, not cool as, like, I wanted her to do that, you know? It was more or less like, I think she was just trying to give me, like, flavor, you know? So
flavor. I like that.
You know what I mean?
Next time I try to dress my grandson, I'll be like, mijo, it's flavor.
Flavor.
Just let me just put some flavor on you.
That's it.
Oh my gosh. So 19, you get out. Did you get a job?
Yeah, I was car washing. Okay. So my uncle hooked me up with his friend. I started car washing, detailing cars. So this guy knew my family. My family's like really, really big in Los Angeles. So he was a close friend. And so he started teaching me how to detail. And so I was doing that for a while. Then my brother-in-law called me, and I started doing electrical.
Okay.
And so when I was doing residential electrical, the more I learned, the less I made.
Oh, shit.
So I was going backwards. You know?
Yeah.
So it was really rough trying to find an outlet for myself, you know, trying to get on my feet. So I had a good friend that I had went to junior high with, who I linked up with. And he always was like, when are you going to let me get you a real man's job? And this fool always had money. Yeah. And I would ask him, how do you always have money, bro? And he was like, union. And so around that time, he brought me on to the union carpenters. He kind of grandfathered me in, him and his dad. And I've been there since.
Nice. So. Yeah, I know. As soon as I watch your stories and I'm like, the car behind you, bro. Yeah. Like, he makes me so nervous. You make me so, you, and when Chino Mike was working out in LA, I would be like, bro, get off of your phone. Like, And then I felt like a stalker because I was like, that's the 91 freeway. Like,
I know where you're all at.
I know where you're at. Yeah, you guys want lunch? Yeah, but that's dope. Okay, so at what age did you get into the union?
25.
Okay, cool. And you've been there ever since?
I've been there ever since. I've been there for 14 years.
Nice. Okay. And has it brought you everything you thought it would? Like the security and...
One thing for sure, man, is that, like I said, even going through this process of having a career, a lot of people being young, like you don't think like a trade can help you, and a trade teaches you get that saying, right? Yeah. You want me to give you a fish, or do you want me to teach you to fish?
Exactly.
Right? So it teaches you to have a skill that you can be able to feel like I'm promoting for. Like,
no, you're good. This is good for young men that are watching.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Because it's not just college. Some people, how many kids go to college and then you got debt? Yeah. Or they don't even become whatever they went for. Even my generation, I have a bunch of girlfriends that went to school to college for various careers, and they don't even use those certificates. They're just hanging on the wall. Yeah. Exactly. You know what I mean? Yeah. I raised 5 boys, and I told them, you know what, you either go to college or you pick a trade. Yeah. And I have a lineman, and a Marine. But shoving college down the kids' throats, especially at a young age, 18, like, you don't know what you want for the rest of your life. Yeah. You don't know what you want to do. So 14 years now. So you would recommend it to other people in your situation, or even not in your situation, right?
Yeah. Or even you got people that are coming out in a similar situation like what we have, right? Went in, made bad decisions, you come out, or even if you're an adult and you come out, it's hard if you got a felony now, But construction field is kind of an area where they'll take you open arms, right? Yeah. Don't go hurting nobody over
exactly.
there.
Don't go fighting on the job.
It definitely got. It brought me out of poverty. I'll tell you that, and it helped me to and it also provides for me to do what I'm doing now.
Yeah, be independent.
Yeah, man. I don't have nobody. So
the union got you, but when did music call your name?
When I was in YA.
Okay.
Yeah. So I had a good friend. I would be one of the only Mexican guys. With the black guys, with the Asians, the Cambodians, because they were over there bebopping, rapping, and I was growing up out in junior high. I took music class. So I learned to play acoustic. I learned scales, bass. I learned drums. So I was pretty musically inclined. So, and I had an ear for music. So I was the guy keeping the beat, no matter what. And so my friend, they called him Buddha. He says, yo, bro, you know, if you can hold a beat, you can rap. And then I was like, nah. And then he's just try it. And I tried, man. I tried. And I would just be so flustered of words that I just started, I would brain fart. And I'd be choking on words or I think a lot of artists
heard that phrase that, forever. Brain fart. I had a brain fart.
Dude. So I think artists can relate. When you're an artist and you got so much and you're trying to freestyle, and you're not naturally a freestylist. I'm not naturally a freestylist. I gotta write. I'm a writer. So I write my music. But there's sometimes I can get on it and do all right. But there's sometimes I can't because there's so many words that come to your mind. Some dudes are natural at it.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, that's how where music started getting me started in junior high. And I'd be a kid and I would always like hearing a Marvin Gaye song or hearing a Pac song or whatever. It didn't matter what I was listening to. Love jazz. The music was like, my brain was like in sync with everything, melodies, or someone would sing something. You don't go like that. You're singing, you're off tune, you know, like.
So you have an ear for it.
Very, very, yeah. Oh yeah. So
nice.
Most of my music I put together myself. 100%.
Wow.
When we're doing shoots, you can ask my boy Cheese. Let's do this. Or I'm challenging the Snoops who does a lot of my shoots. He's like, man, every time I work with you, you're always like, nah, man, like challenge me to do more. And I just think that's kind of what artistry is about for me. So
yeah, it's also having control of what you want to put out there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Your flavor.
Yeah,
for sure.
That flavor for sure, huh?
What was the first song that you wrote down? Even if it's not out there in the world right now, but the first thing that you can remember that you wrote down.
There's a song called "Struggling," and it's just.
I'm sorry. Do you want to take a minute?
Get a drink.
Okay, me too.
I didn't expect that. It was just, trying to express being,
confined. That's dope. Have you ever shared it with, like, the lyrics, the words, the music? Do you think you'll ever?
Yeah, maybe later.
Yeah,
I have not went back to me because it just it's like it's just so much a part of me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But I think someone can benefit from it, and when the time's right.
Exactly. I think when the time's right for you, because it evokes so much emotion from you instantly that I just know in my heart that it has a message for somebody when you're ready. Do you know what I mean?
I think what it is I went to an event. I think the one when I was like, hey, you were like
the toy drive, or which one?
The one in
Adelanto?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So remember when we bumped into each other and they were like, oh, we didn't get a picture. That day, there was CYA. You heard of CYA Entertainment, right?
No.
So CYA Entertainment, they're from the California Youth Authority.
Oh, okay.
And they're former guys that, they're doing an entertainment business, but they've also come from that background. But that's how we kind of had that common, and we started getting along with each other. Well, anyways, we had this conversation, one of the guys and I says, I've noticed we got a lot of guys that went to YA, and they're having their own podcasts, have their own YouTube channels, whatever. And I says, but I noticed some of them highlight, like the bad. And not that they're like necessarily like uplifting the bad or encouraging the bad, but sometimes I think it's like even the entertaining of it.
Yeah.
When you're young, you're young. When you're dumb, you're dumb.
Yeah.
And when we're all young, we do stupid shit. And I'm all for that. At the time, it's cool to be stupid and idiot, and but there also is consequences for all that shit.
For sure, that affect you for life. For life, yeah.
And so what I was telling in the message I was telling, I said, it pisses me off sometimes, and not trying to, I'm not shooting at nobody, nothing like that, but it bothers me because it takes a lifetime to change your fucking mind, to change your thoughts, to change your being different.
Yeah.
It takes so much, to really redirect yourself that it bothers me when I have fellow brothers out there that will uplift, or
they maybe just talk about it too much. Maybe to the point where it kind of seems glorifying, even though that's not the message they're trying to convey. But I know exactly what you're talking about.
I got offered to go on an interview and I turned it down. And I said, I don't want to do that. I said, because I'm not out here telling these guys like it's cool.
Yeah.
I'm not out here, hey man, why don't you guys talk about the fucking hard times when you're in there, when nobody writes you, when you're crying.
Yeah. When you're alone.
Cry.
Yeah.
You don't act like you don't cry. You may not tell nobody. I said, but that's probably the most depressing place to be in, dude.
And people don't realize that once you get it out of here, it loses its control and power over you. Do you know what I mean? Those like heavy things that we hold on to just weigh us down. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for sharing that with me.
Sure.
I appreciate that. We're going to take a really quick break.
Yeah.
And during this break, you guys will get to see what Mr. Maso is doing right now, which is fire, amazing. You'll love it. If you're not up and dancing, something's wrong with you. We'll be right back.
Real deep, and I only want to share with y'all like a bird.
All she really wants is a G like me. She know what she like it. Down to play on the team. All she really wants is a G like me. She know what she like it. She know what she like.
Yo, thick thighs with thick ties to no guys. She want a G like me, bruh, that's no lie. White tee and 501s, rockin' Louis V. Penalty crease down, got a jockey me. She know I got the cloud pulling up in the range. Staring hard, try the best not to look it strange. When I'm around, yeah, she follows me like a pup. But I don't care, still hoes down, G's up. Catch me in the hood, breaking bread with my folks. Low rider on a triple chrome, taking spokes. Tatted up is my life as a Mexican. Dripping on my neck, blue bands, make me flex again. She wanna taste and she's always asking for a hug. So don't you worry, you can run the streets with your thugs. But I ain't tripping, girl, I'm steady on the paper chase. Money moves, girl, I know you like a G up in your face.
All she really wants is a G like me.
She want a G like me.
She know what she like it.
Yeah.
Down to play on
you know what you want.
All she really wants is a G like me.
She want a G like me.
She know what she like it. She know what she like.
Check. We on the West Coast, grab these chicks from the hips. Never sweating competition, watching liquor lips. She on my hips, see her holding daddy from the waist. Friend request, yeah, she wanna be within my space. She wanna shop a spree, spoil her with Chanel. She likes a G because I give it to her also well. Don't tell, got a man, heard you make him sweat. Coming home at we always worries him to death. I'm doing donuts in the middle of the 101. Slingshot, baby, grab it, see we about to have some fun. Hopping out the whip, she makes a fella break his neck. Spicy little attitude is her fucking rep. She hates some skinny jeans, loves it when I drop a lean. No mean mugging, you'll regret it, run up on my team. This spunk is hitting airwaves up and out the trunk. Can't forget, yeah, she loves bumping G-Funk.
All she really wants is a G like me.
She want a G like me.
She know what she like it.
Yeah.
Down to play on
you know what you want.
All she really wants is a G like me.
She want a G like me.
She know what she like it. She know what she like.
Go holler at these hoes.
She knows I be with the shooters, tatted on my body and face, counting my looter. I'm on the move, leave these suckers in the past. On the mission, on the daily, I be getting to the bag. I take a hit and now I'm Air Force One. I be soaring through the clouds, burning up these blunts. She fell in love with a thug, and I know she feels the vibe. And I ain't even trying to stunt, but I'm just getting what's mine. I'm on the grind till my diamond shine, make you blind. Spit the rhyme, climb until it's time. I know she really riding with me like she say she is, so I'ma hold it down forever, I ain't changing shit. I'm on the go, baby, you should come and roll with me. I make you glow, baby, treat you like a rose, you see. I wanna give you everything that you ain't never had, cause every time I'm with you, I feel like a better man.
All she really wants is a G like me.
She want a G like me.
She know what she like it.
Yeah.
Down to play on
I know what you like.
All she really wants is a G like me.
She want a G like me.
She know what she like it. She know what she like.
Yo, to all the ladies out there that love us G's. Yeah, you know who you are. You know how you like it. Hey, West Coast lady, Best Coast lady. It's your boy Maso for real, and your boy YB.
All she really wants is a G like me.
She want a G like me.
She know what she like it. Down to play on the team. All she really wants is a G like me.
She want a G like me.
She know what she like it.
like a bird, have a bed for y'all.
And we are back with Maso. I really hope you guys enjoyed that music video. You will also catch some of his music videos on the new show, Top 5, which is going to air in about a week or so on Urban Soul TV. So, Maso, I want to play a game with you. Okay, it's a new game that I've just introduced to the show, and it's called First Thoughts. All right. So I'm going to ask you, I'm going to say 5, we have a total of 10 each, but I'm going to say 5 words for you, and then you'll say 5 words for me. And the whole objective is to just give me your first thought.
Got it.
And I just want to say for the record that my 22-year-old son came up with these questions. So if they're wrong, send him an email. Yeah. Okay. So the first word I'm going to say to you, and you have just a couple seconds to give me your first thought.
Let's go.
Control.
Oh my God.
It's not easy. Right. Okay. That's your first thought is that song.
Yeah,
okay, cool. All right. Second one. Again, not the questions that I came up with. Porn star.
Oh, what's her name? Oh my God. Oh, I can't even think of her name. Oh my God.
Maybe you shouldn't share her name.
Trump. Tiana Trump, I think.
Okay. Joe Biden.
Sleepy Joe, dude.
Sleepy Joe. Okay, number 4, regret.
Ooh, harsh.
Okay. Number 5, feminism.
Good on the girl.
Okay, your turn. Ask me your first 5.
All right, my first 5.
Moly.
Lion.
Studio.
Okay. Music.
Needed.
Beer.
I don't like it.
Men.
I don't like it. I'm just kidding. I love it.
Good,
I love it. I love it.
She loves it, guys.
I love it.
All right. Cereal.
No milk, please.
Yeah. No milk.
No milk, please. Okay, number 6, religion.
Tough subject.
Okay. Alabama. I don't even know.
Wow. University.
Okay. Fame.
Overrated.
Okay. Women.
Sexy as fuck.
Okay, I thought you were going to say, again, overrated. Okay.
That too.
I know, right? Okay, number 10 and final, 2 genders.
Perfect.
Okay, your turn.
All right. Vacation.
Needed.
Nice. Podcast.
On it.
Money.
Need it.
On it.
Just keep it real. Let me just keep it real.
All right. Rappers. Overrated.
Dope. No, they're dope, you know?
Right on. Hell yeah. And last one, my boy Cheese gave me this one. I had to phone a friend for this one. But swimming.
What is it?
Swimming.
Swimming? For the fish.
Yeah. Sorry they weren't like
no, it's good.
Yeah, it's a cool game, but I was like, damn, I wasn't ready for that one.
Yeah. I kind of hit people with it when they walk in. Like, check it out.
Yeah.
Here you go. Okay. So that was fun. Thank you for playing with me.
You're welcome.
Let's talk about your clothing line.
Yeah, let's do it.
Brown Brilliance. Yes. Which thank you for my beanie. I love it.
You're welcome. This is her beanie, y'all.
Yes. Mine. Don't try to take it, anybody. So how did that come to be?
Through Black Lives Matter.
Okay.
When that whole George Floyd thing was happening. Mm-hmm. What happened was, I actually have Lions Breed Entertainment, which that's my entertainment where I'm making my label out of. Brown Brilliance came because I wanted to give something towards our people. Mm-hmm. Now, Black Lives Matter, when I say that, during that whole time with that whole George Floyd thing, there was a whole lot of Black Lives Matter. Mm-hmm. It just cool, like they were uplifting their people. Yeah. And for me, I kind of felt like, well, we experience the same. Yeah. We go through the same. There's not much difference. Mm-hmm. It just be more televised now. So I felt like in the midst of that, I saw they had Black excellence. Okay. I started seeing it like on television, Black excellence, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty hard, dude. Like that's dope. Yeah. And wow, they really are uplifting their people. So the thought of when you get called, hey, that's an excellent job. Mm-hmm. You're being complimented on the job you're doing. You're an excellent interviewer. Hey, you're doing good at what you're doing, right? Yeah. At the task. But to be brilliant is you're like a genius. Yeah. So if you're brilliant in all you do, that means you're making genius moves or brilliant moves. Mm-hmm. So Brown Brilliance.
I love the name. Yeah. Love it. And I seen it and I was like, oh my God, is that yours? Like, did you do that? Is that you?
So I'm in the process. We're LLCing it. I'm patenting it. And I'm working on a website as we speak.
Nice.
Yeah. So trying to have full control. But definitely want to go take it, 100% the right way.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Now, do you outsource or do you do like the embroidery? Like you have a company do that for you?
I do. My brother actually owns, so I don't know if like people know this, but like, if remember a long time ago, like the 5950 New Era hats, lids, right? Mm-hmm. So you can't just own a shop no more for hats.
Oh.
You have to purchase your license. Mm-hmm. And if you're going to get a store, I'm like kind of shooting game out there, but if you're going to open up a hat store, you have to have a license and you have to have a minimum $10,000 bond with New Era and all that.
Really?
To even have it. They cut out all the mom and pop stores.
Dang, so I didn't know that.
My brother owns a shop.
Okay, cool.
So I work with my brother hand in hand, and him and he's doing all my embroidery, all that stuff. So
I like that. You're keeping the money in the family.
Man. Mm-hmm. So mandatory.
That's awesome. Okay, so Brown Brilliance, you have beanies. Are you gonna have other clothing come out with that?
Oh yeah. T-shirts. Right now we're working on. I'm making summer friendly sweaters.
Okay.
So sometimes you get those little chilly nights.
Yes.
They're thin enough to rock during summertime.
So that's dope. That's a dope idea. Summer friendly.
Summer friendly, man. Summer friendly gear. You need it.
Yeah.
The girls get cold at night sometimes. Throw in a little Brown Brilliant sweater, you're good to go.
There you go. You're like, you have your own sweater, girl. Put it on.
So sweaters, shirts, female line. Mm-hmm. So if you have anything in mind, just DM me, let me know.
I will.
We can work. But I'm definitely working for both. I want to have a solid female line, and I don't want just. I'm gonna have a street apparel side, but I also want different type of clothes. I want to get into sunglasses.
Nice.
My own wine.
I could picture that on sunglasses. You know what I mean? On the side.
Man, I just want quality stuff as well. So of course you got your street apparel for the younger generation, or even if you're older and you kind of like that style. But I do want to do also some upscale stuff.
Nice.
So yeah, definitely for both male and female.
I can see that happening. And are you gonna be selling all this on your website?
Website, everything will be able to take off the website, all that good stuff. If you want to meet me in person and deliver it to you, it's gonna cost you for an autograph.
No, go for it. I'll hand deliver it to you for an additional.
You know what I mean? Whatever, man. But I definitely we'll start on the street apparel side first, and then let it take form.
Yeah, let it build from there. I think it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen. I could see it. I could feel it.
Nice.
You're hungry.
I'm starving.
I have food out there for you, but I think you're like a different hungry. You know what I mean?
We grinding.
Yes, exactly. We hustling every day. So what's next for you in the music front?
Right now I got 3 videos I'm going to be working on. One with M. Taylor for a song I actually have released already, Radio.
Which I got to preview, you guys, is amazing. It's on Spotify. It's called Radio.
It is on Spotify, all platforms. Stream it. It's dope. Feature my boy M. I got a song that I'm working on with Hombre. You know who Hombre is?
Probably, maybe his face. I've never met him though.
So
I met a lot of hombres, but not that one. I met a lot of them. I made a lot of hombres too.
Yeah, he's from up north. He's an artist from north. But he's done music with Snoop. He's pretty known. He's rapped with Brown Boy and all those guys. So I got a song coming out with him. ODM is gonna be on it.
Fun.
I also have a song with Badachi, so I'll be coming out with music with him. I'm trying right now. I've reached out to Little Rob.
Okay.
And we're trying to work with him on a song called West Coast Nights.
Ooh.
I hope this goes the right way. So
put it out there in the universe. It'll happen.
If that happens, man, it'll be great. But I do have a plan. I would like to hopefully, I'm a fan of that guy. And then, since he was back in his gangbanging days, but definitely, man, it would be an honor to definitely make that happen.
Okay, so that's who you're looking forward to working with.
Yeah, we've reached out to him, so hopefully, just waiting on his response.
You hear that? Yeah, he reached out to you.
Yeah.
So that's who you're looking forward to working with. Who has been your favorite person to work with so far?
TF the Third is probably one of my favorite because he just I don't know. Have you ever heard of him?
Was he on one of your videos?
He is. He's on my Show You Something video.
I knew it.
So him, and we shot that at my boy Big Cheese's house. So we definitely he is. When I met him, he was just like, yo, as soon as I heard this song, as soon as the music played, as soon as he was like, I gotta with you.
Yeah.
And right away, man, and we linked up, and he just was like, hey, if I fuck with you, I don't charge you.
That means he really believed in what you're doing and felt it.
I paid him, but he was like, for anything extra, you get a lot of artists that they're just chasing the money.
Yeah.
It's not about artistry no more. It's not about collaborating.
They lose the creativity. Maybe not in that right moment, but eventually they just start focusing on something else, and the creativity, the authenticity of it's gone.
Even like if that whole vibe of people getting together in the studio, like magic happens there. Yeah. You know, your creativity, my creativity, and all of a sudden you got something great that comes out of it. But now you got artists that just shoot me money and they just want to shoot you their lyrics. I was watching this video, Ice Cube. They asked E40 about Ice Cube and all these people and Too Short. He says they never charged me. Wow. And then when they asked Cuban him about it, he was like, how are you going to charge for somebody that you with? Yeah. Like, in other words, I vibe what you're putting out.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Same thing Tate told me. He was, if I with you, I with you. If I don't. Then I'll just charge you. Yeah. You know what I mean? Then it's just business. But no, him definitely, he was one of my favorite so guys to hang with. YB's cool too. He's another dude I like working with. Yeah. But I've kind of kept my boy Villain, but he's not really doing music right now. So so far those are the two guys right now that
that's dope.
Say, you know, I like working.
And I think I seen on one of your videos that Concrete directed it.
Yeah, he directed G Like Me.
What? I was like, this dude he's everywhere. Yeah. He does everything. It's like my little spirit animal right there. I swear. I'm like, I can't keep up with you, bro. Like, yeah. And I haven't met him face to face yet, but we've been like in so many different, you know what I mean? So many different things. But how is that, you know, being directed by Mr. Chistoso himself? You know what I mean? Like, he's got different, like he was in Sam's Cry, which I just received a couple of previews of the movie from Angel Ray. And it's one of his scenes. And I'm like, this dude has like all these talents. Yeah. What was that like being directed by him?
Cool. You know, we kick the ball around. You know, I'm still naturally one of those guys. Like I said, you know, I have my ideas. He had his, we had ours, and we just kind of combine them together. Yeah. He's directed 2 of my videos. That's dope. I have one with Compton AV. He was there. He did that one with me. And then the second one he did was with me and YB, G Like Me. So yeah, we just got our ideas, shot them together, went over on the phone, everything, and then we got together and made it happen.
Okay, so a really like important question for you. This is like really gonna get you, but are those videos as fun as they look?
Oh yeah.
I was like, God damn.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah. Okay, so that's not all like,
But I gotta say this. Okay.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of booty in a couple of them. I was like, I thought I recognized that, but for a second I was like, no, I don't know.
But I do have to say this. All I have is my reputation, especially when it comes to women. Any one of those girls that are on my video, I can personally give you their contact, and they'll tell you I keep it professional with them. Yeah, you know what I mean. I mean, we'll hang out, we'll have fun, cool, whatever. But at the end of the day, for me, it's a business. You know, and I'm hoping that I can make a business relationship, even if it's with a model, and we can still collab later on. Where it's not just, hey, I just want you for this. Yeah. So
I just got signal really quick. I gotta take a break from my director. We'll be right back with you guys.
It's real deep, and I only want to share with y'all like a bird of a bear for y'all.
And we're back from that little break, back with Maso. So we talked about your clothing line. We've talked about music, concerts. Do you have any concerts coming up?
I do. May 20th, I'm opening up for YB in the Gardena. Gardena. Somewhere in Gardena. Yeah. I'm opening up over there for him. I got another event that I'm supposed to be performing at, and that's the Locked Doors event that's coming up in July. Yeah. Is that Look Over Your Shoulder? I think yes. I'll be performing there. And then that's it for right now.
That's it for right now. Yeah. Do you do all your own booking? Like you book yourself?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I book myself, make my own way.
Yeah. I can relate to you because I do all like the booking for the show and the scheduling and stuff. I have a team. I have a great team, but there's just some things you want to do yourself. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Chino Mike helps me out a lot. Cheese as well. So Chino Mike opens up quite a few doors for me for performing. But I've developed a lot of relationships with people that are like coming up with their own like events and stuff.
So I'm able to do shows with them as well. So
doesn't it feel good? I love going to events and seeing all kinds of familiar faces.
Oh yeah,
it feels really, really good. It's
our
like
circles
family.
our circles are getting bigger and bigger.
Yes, yes. So I've talked about this on the other shows. I feel like it's going to be our generation that breaks that. What you said earlier about we put each other down. You know what I mean? I feel like this might be the generation where we lift each other up instead of break each other down.
I think it's time. I mean, we're the only ones getting in our way.
Yeah, exactly. And we are stronger together.
Yeah, man.
Where there's power in these brown numbers.
Hey, that's it. Gotta stay brilliant, man.
Exactly. Gotta stay brilliant. I love that. I love that. So if you leave this world, what is something that you'd like to be remembered by?
I think by like how many people I've helped. I'm not at that point yet. You know, I do what I can with what I have right now. But I would like, I don't need music, to be honest with you. I love music and I do music because I love it. Yeah. But I'm doing music now for an opportunity. One, obviously you want more out of life. So I want more out of life. I want to be able to provide more. But I also want opportunity where I don't got kids, but if I ever did, I would like to leave my kid or kids with something. Yeah. Even if I was to die, I would like to leave my family, my siblings with something. I don't want to just be a person that just came and went and then all you got is a couple videos of me. Yeah. You know, but I want something that I want to build a brand that goes further than me. Yeah. You know, and it gives. And to me, Brown Brilliance can do something like that.
Yeah, it's not two words, but it gives so much. There's especially adding the crown to it. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
It's royalty.
Yes, exactly.
And I think for me, the crown is, and again, it stems from the lion, right? You're the king. You're the king of your castle. You're the king of your domain, right? I have this word called alphaness, right? Because in Hebrew, there's alpha only for male. There's no alpha for female. Or there's no word for a female for a dominant. Yeah. But you have a lioness. You have an alpha lioness. So I call it alphaness, right?
I like that.
And alphaness is a dominant female, right? In the lion pride, you have one dominant male and you have one dominant female, and you put them together, and it's you know they're royal.
It's all over. If you put those two together,
it's like the pictures you have.
Exactly. Right there, you know? Yeah. It's just all over.
That is royalty thinking, royalty bringing yourself, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because your thoughts are a very, very powerful thing, you know? Unfortunately, you know, as we grew up, there's things that are put into our ears that stay in our minds and just can bring us down.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So I think it's amazing that you did not stay down. You were down for 5 years and you came out swinging in every direction, landed a bomb-ass job at the union that makes you happy. I can tell you love it because you're always posting out there.
It's funny because I had hooked up with someone and they were like wanting to manage me. And they first thing they told me was stop posting your work stuff. I says, no, I want people to know that I'm normal. And this is the grind. This is the daily grind, man. And
that is who you are. You got to keep it raw, authentic.
I'm not living on my mom and dad's couch. I have an overhead. And I can do music because of this. I don't need to depend on you. Matter of fact, I can pay you because I have a job. Yeah. You know, and I got a career. But also, it helps me, you know, to be able to get. I can give back if I want to. Yeah. You know? So I'm very proud. I'm very, very proudful of that. Yeah. Part of my life.
And you definitely should be because it's a great career. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And it allows you to do the other things that you love so much. Yeah. What is like the long-term goal for you?
I want to build up Brown Brilliance. I want to open up my own store. Stores. Yeah. I do have a goal. I want to get into the tequila business. I want to get into the sunglassware, right? Sunglasses and all that stuff. Dope ass.
I just had a Nacho Libre thought right now because I was like, I like all those things too. I like all those things too. I want you to do that. Yeah, exactly. So you like puppies?
Yeah, I know, like right? Puppies too. That's like my favorite thing.
Yeah. I love that movie. I could quote that shit all day.
We'll be here all day long shooting the back. No, man, I want opportunity. I also want to get into like real estate, you know. Okay. But so I want to make moves that are going to be long giving back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Long-term investments too.
Long-term investments, man. I want to be able to just have a fortune, man.
Okay.
And again, not for greediness. Of course, for a better lifestyle. Who don't want a better lifestyle? But what can I leave behind?
Exactly.
Because this world, no matter what, you hear that, you hear it. You can't take none of that with you. Cool, I get it.
Yeah.
But you can leave shit behind.
Yeah, for your family.
For your people.
I get that completely.
So I want to be able to, yes, I want to touch lives. Yes, I want to help. Yes, I want to give back. I love giving back to the autism and all that stuff. Yeah. That's just what it's about. But we got to continue to create opportunities for ourselves. And then the more we create those opportunities, the more we can get opportunity to help. And
to others. Yeah, creating opportunities for others, for sure. I know that's what's important to me, and I can feel that that's important to you.
Yeah, definitely.
To help everybody out, help the next guy out, for sure.
I could go right now and not do any more music, and I'm, you know, I'm like, oh, I'm okay. I can just go on about life, right? Sell off in the sunset, and everybody forgets about me, and cool, right?
Yeah.
But I still have, you know, when you got a lot of unfinished business. So I got a lot of to create, a lot more inside that I got that out. So
earlier you said that you write your own lyrics. Do you write the beats that go along with it too? Do you create that part of the music too?
No, my friend MOG, my boy, he goes by MOG Beats. He does all my beats for me.
Nice.
I've worked with people like Dope Boys, Underground Chemist, and these are other guys that are coming up in the game too. But MOG does all my producing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope. I love that. So, is there anything else you want to share with your fans before we go?
Go stream the out of my music, man.
That's right.
You know, share the
Tell everybody where they can follow you.
You can follow me on Instagram. I'm also on TikTok. I'm not really big on TikTok, but Instagram is like my go-to. So you can follow me on Instagram, MASO_Foreelz, FOREELZ. Y'all know the dilly. And stream on whatever your streaming platform you'd like to go on. I'm on there, Spotify, Apple, all that good stuff. You guys stay on the lookout for my music coming up. I'm going to be dropping 4 new tracks this year, 3 more videos for you guys. So hopefully you guys will like it. And then Little Rob, stop playing, get at me.
You heard that. Little Rob, you're going to need to get at this guy. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you especially for being here and sharing so much. I feel like we're family now. Big kiss, little kiss.
I'll go kissy.
Thank you guys for being here. Stay tuned for the Top 5 show as well. You'll see Maso's videos there. And this has been the Crown Peach Show with your host, Chris. Make sure you give us a like, subscribe, leave us a comment. If you email me, kiss it. Keep it simple, sexy.
That's how we do. Return to the noise is how we do. How we do. You know it's how we do. It goes. Kick off your shoes, relax your feet. Keep your iceberg, step chair, bring the heat. Classes in session, everybody take a seat.